Welcome back to Outdoor Inspirations, everyone. My name is Blake, and today we are on site at another project, and this is actually a really cool project. So I don't know if you guys remember, if you've seen other videos, and actually if you haven't seen other videos, there's something wrong with you and you need to subscribe. So go ahead and hit that red button down there, and then everything will be okay. But so one of our previous videos, we went to Haven Lighting up in Cincinnati, Ohio. We got to tour their facility. We got to see kind of how their lights work, and they do full color changing, RGBW, LED lights, landscaping lights, accent lights, all that kind of stuff. Really cool stuff. Then we also did a video on a wall art piece that is actually the backdrop of our studio. So you see in all of our videos, we have that color changing art piece in the back, and we had a fun time making that. And what we ended up doing is putting that into a client's house, but we did it a little bit different. So let's go check that out, and we'll see some of the secrets behind it. Let's go. So this customer has a really cool backyard, and so we open up the gate here, and over here to the right side of me, you'll see we have actually one of the first things that we wanted to see when you come in is this really cool lantern with some fairy lights in it, and it actually creates some sort of a mystical feel, I guess. Does that be a good word, Al? A mystical feel to it. But yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, just fairy lights in a lantern. And it was kind of an ordeal to get everything all put together for it, but it turns out really well, and it's a good thing to first see when you walk in. But this is the main portion of the backyard, at least their entertainment area, and it's this fire pit, and then we have the wall art piece behind here. So as you can see, this thing is pretty big. It's 3 by 6 feet. And what we did is basically, if you go watch that video of us making the art piece the first time, it's the same kind of thing, except on ours we have a acrylic sign with our logo. This is the only big difference, is obviously we just don't have that sign. And what we did was we wanted to have that piece to fill in this empty space behind the seating area. And we didn't want to just have that because I don't think it would look as even. And so what we did was we put some strips up under the edge of the fire pit here. God, there's so much pollen. But yeah, so we tried to make it nice and subtle. We used these aluminum tracks here to cover up the lights, and then you have the lights up inside. We had to do some pretty intense masonry work. We have a guy that does a lot of our stonework for us, and shout out to Juan. and so if you can see, actually, if you come over here, Juan, not Juan. I'm talking about Juan. So yeah, Al, if you come over here, and you can see right here, these little pipes right here. So this is conduit for our wires. So we had to cut through the stone to get all that wire around, or get all the strips around, right? And we had to go down under the fire pit. There's a gap underneath here, and then we did our little secret way of getting through all these cracks in the stonework, and that's how we got all the wire up here. But this whole area back here, it really does give this whole like pool area a really cool feel, because we also, what we did is put some core drills here in front of these posts in front of the pool house. And so obviously, I mean, it just extends the area, and it gives you a little bit more light throughout, and gives some more ambiance. But the main focus of us back here is to get that fire pit area, and it just makes it so much nicer back here. It's such a beautiful home, and we wanted it to be just unique and different. We didn't want it to be something similar to any other house. I told the homeowner that I guarantee no one else has this in North Carolina. I mean, and if they do, it's very few people that have it, because it's a custom light fixture, and we're really proud of it. And we also did a couple things to add a little bit of additional light. So you see these walls that have all this greenery growing up and crawling up the walls. We did a couple wash lights on there just to get a little more light bouncing, and it looks really good with when you have that behind the lantern, you have the wall art and the fire pit area, it really adds a bunch of dimensions to it. And I really think that it's my favorite projects that we've done so far. Just remember, like I said in that other video from when we created our wall art piece, we went through the Haven app. And so, like I said, this is Haven lighting, and it's full smartphone controlled, all color changing. There's actually different patterns and stuff you can do in it too. The homeowner, he has Control 4 to control tons of his stuff. I mean, his floodlights on the outside of the house, the garage door, the cover over his pool is Control 4. So he's really into that smartphone control. And so Haven is really good with that, where you can access it wherever. I have the ability on my phone, since we installed it, to be kind of the developer option, I guess you would consider it. Haven does want to have Control 4 a part of their system so that you'll be able to use Control 4 and not have to use their app. But for right now, it is just using their app, but their app is super simple. I mean, I'm sure children could be able to figure it out, so keep it away from your children because they might mess with it and turn it all pink and stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this project as much as we did. It was a lot of fun doing this. It was a long time coming, but we finally got it done. So if you guys would like the video for me and subscribe to the channel, it really helps us out. We're growing like crazy and we want to have you guys along with us. So make sure you guys check out Haven Lighting. You can actually buy their stuff retail. So if you have any projects at home that you would like to do where you want some LED lighting that is color changing, it's super easy smartphone controlled app. Definitely check it out. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.